I'm Ashley, and I'm here to talk about the last 5 books I read. This has been an odd reading month because I've reread a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to go over that because it's a reread, and I've actually read like 20 things in the 20 books all of March, and it was way more than I've been reading, which with the way the world is right now, that's fine. But the first book I'll talk about is the Bromance Book Club, which I buddy read with a friend, Heather. And this is a story about Gavin Scott, who is a professional baseball player, and his wife, Thea, who is an artist. They're married, so it's a second chance romance because they are having some personal problems in their marriage. It's not working out. She's wanting a divorce, and he's upset, and he goes to he doesn't really go to his friends. His friends come to him and ask him to be part of this book club where they read romance novels to understand women better. Charlie hit the camera. Oh, now he's coming back. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Gavin as a character. I enjoyed their connection. It was a fast read. It was a solid 4 or 5 stars. I don't usually star books, but I had a lot of fun reading this. It's got a sequel that I picked up to read April or May sometime with Heather, and there are some, you know, smutty scenes because this is, I mean, it's a romance, and all romance is just about have smut scenes, but I really enjoyed it. One of my favorite parts of this book was the relationship between Gavin and Braden Mack, another guy that's in the Bromance Book Club. He's single, and he's just a funny guy. And the second book, Undercover Bromance, is about him, so I can't wait to get into that one. Next, I'll talk about Break Your Glass Slipper by Amanda Lovelace. This is a new in her, I guess it's her fairy tale poetry collections. She's got several. The first are Women Are Some Kind of Magic, which is Princess Saves Herself in this one, and The Mermaid Voice Returns in this one, The Witch Doesn't Burn in this one. Those are actually out of order, but this one is You Are Your Own Fairy Tale series. It's poems about basically being your own Prince Charming as a woman, and how sometimes life is hard, but you love yourself. Her books are very love yourself heavy. I loved this one. My favorite by her is her first one, The Princess Saves Herself in this one. I really have a special connection with that one. The very first poem is about Harry Potter, and this one felt a whole lot like that one in themes. So it's probably my second favorite she's ever read, even though The Mermaid's Voice Returns in this one is about mermaids. I like this one better. Third book I'll talk about is Darling Rose Gold by Stephanie Wrobel. This is it's categorized as a psychological mystery. I don't think it's necessarily a mystery. There's nothing really mysterious about it. It's more, it's about Munchausen by proxy. This mother has, basically, poisoned her daughter's whole life, and her daughter decides to get, well, when the mother gets out of jail, the daughter picks her up from the jail, and the mysterious element, I guess, is like, is the mother trying to get back at the daughter trying to get back at the mother? Are they normal? Are they, what's going on here? Rose Gold is the daughter. That is the daughter's name. I don't know why in the world she would name her daughter Rose Gold, but she did. And the mother's name is, Patty Watts. And I did not like this. It was a super fast read in that I read it all in one night. I read this super quick. Like 6 hours, sat down and blew through it. But it felt like mentally ill people getting back at other mentally ill people. It was not fun. It was not, like, there was nothing enjoyable to read about this. So, I guess if you like psychological mysteries, maybe. I'm not recommending it though. Solid 2 or 3 stars. No, not 3. 2 or 1. I mean, it's bad. It's not for me. Next 2 books I read was A Murderous Relation by Deanna Raybourn. This is the 5th novel in the Victoria Speedwell series. Victoria Speedwell is a woman who helps solve mysteries. Revelton Stroker Vane is her assistant helper. They go, it's a cozy mystery series. I read 2 of those. The other one's a cozy mystery too. But they have a relationship, Stroker and Victoria, where that for the longest time they didn't interact with each other. Like they didn't, like, they were in love but they couldn't be in love. And it was very sweet, I love it to death. The very first book in the series, The Curious Beginning, is probably one of my favorite books ever. Because it's just, they're fun. They're fast. This one is about Victoria meeting somebody in her family that somebody else thinks is a murderer. Like, somebody actually is trying to frame him for being Jack the Ripper. He is not Jack the Ripper. I'm not going to give any spoilers away over who the relation is. Like, I'll tell you it's her brother, but I will not tell you, like, who he is or what he is. You would have to read the first. I would really suggest reading these all in order because there's family relationships there that are super important. But that one is that whole series is a lot of fun. And the last one I'll talk about is Wonton Terror by Vivien Chien. This Wonton Terror is, I believe, the 4th in the it's another cozy mystery series, the Noodle Shop Mysteries. It's the 4th book in it about Lena Lee, who runs her family's restaurant, a noodle restaurant in this Asian village in, I think, Ohio. And murders keep happening around her, either in the village or in, like, where she's at. This one is about a food truck blowing up. A family friend is involved and they don't know how that family friend is involved. And then her boyfriend, somebody she's dating, is Adam, a police officer. And he's actually not involved in this case. He is not the person who is investigating. So it's more, this one was less about him telling her leave it alone than the others. I was getting annoyed with the other 3 books with his constant demanding attitude towards her. But this one was a lot better. I enjoyed this one a lot. She's got a friend named Kimmy. She's got a friend named Peter, who was like, he was being investigated in an earlier book. They all play a role. These are just short, fast, cozy mysteries. Like, if you don't want to have to use a ton of brain power just trying to figure out what's going on, you just want to read a mystery and the main characters don't get murdered. They're not in any kind of like deathly trouble. They're just trying to solve the problem. These are fun. I would recommend them. But that is the last 5 books I've read. If you have any recommendations for me or questions about what I've read or opinions about the books I've read, please let me know. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos by me, and I will see you later. Sorry, my head popped out of the... Thanks for watching.